Hey guys, I'm back. Mike Robert here. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe. In today's video, we're going to be going through a step-by-step training on how to generate dental implant leads using Facebook ads for your dental office. Okay, so right now you are running a dental practice and you're looking to generate leads for your office for dental implants, or maybe you're a marketer and you have a client that you want to know how to generate leads for. So in today's training, I'm going to basically cover some of the things that have worked for us in the past when working with dentists, and you can follow along and actually build a campaign with me. All right, so the objective that we're choosing with this campaign is leads. And the leads objective allows us to generate a lead using the Facebook form. And the reason I like this option is because, number one, it's the resistance level is very low. But number two, it allows us to generate a lead relatively quickly, and for the office that we're working with to start following up with these leads and getting and booking appointments with them, figuring out where they are in the sales cycle. Okay, so we're going to come in here. You want to give your campaign a name. Once you have a name determined for your campaign, you want to come down here and hit next. And then once we're at the ad set level, this is where we're going to choose instant forms as the conversion location. And this is essentially where someone is going to be able to fill in their name, information, and then submit that to your business. You want to go ahead and select your Facebook page name if you haven't done so already. This is just a generic page we made for the purpose of this video. Once you have that done, the option you want to make sure that is on is maximize number of leads. Okay, so that's going to be this option here. And this is going to allow you to generate more leads based on people that show interest in your ads. Okay. The next thing you want to do is choose a daily budget. I personally would go to start with anywhere between $50 to $100 a day, and you may want to scale that up because in the dental space, it's very competitive. And because of that, you're looking to generate a lead anywhere between, I would say, $10 to maybe $30 per lead, right? But you typically will keep them between $10 to $20, and especially if you're starting to gain engagement on your ads. All right. The next thing that you want to consider and you want to look at is your location. Our target location for this ad is going to be Houston, Texas, and we have a 25-mile radius as the crow flies. Now, with that being said, keep in mind that the service we're offering is dental implants. So I am assuming, and it is assumed, that someone who's looking to spend, let's say, $10,000 to maybe $30,000 on dental implants is going to be willing, or is willing, to travel an hour or two or even 3 hours even to go to the right dentist, the right doctor, to get this procedure done. Meaning they're not going to just trust anyone, even if you are right down the road. Okay, and that's the mindset that you want to have. So there are certain situations where you can even open this up and expand it. But I would start here, feel out the leads you're getting, have conversations with folks and see what they're looking to do, if they are willing to travel into the office at these outskirt distances. But if they are, perfect. You can expand this, maybe even up to a 50-mile radius and bring in and generate more leads for your business. Because remember, people who are in smaller towns, they may not have as many options as people who are in big cities. So that's something to consider. You may want to get a lot of customers in this area, but for whatever reason, you're getting more people on the outskirts, right? Because there's just less options for them, right? And they don't mind traveling, an hour or 2 hours for a procedure that they truly want to get. And that's why you can offer the consultation for them and then see what, if they're a candidate and such. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. I know a lot of people aren't familiar with that strategy, but that strategy is very, very effective. Okay. You want to come down here. We're not going to touch placements or the audience. We're going to leave all of that as is. I'm going to come in here at next. And now, as I mentioned in previous videos, one of the biggest things that is that makes Facebook work a lot better now is that Facebook algorithm has updated. And the pro with this is that if you know how to write very good ad copy and make very good ad creatives, right, the images and videos for your ads, then Facebook rewards you, right? Your audience rewards you, and you start to see that in terms of generating more leads, and also getting more engagement. Okay, so engagement is going to be when people are liking, commenting, and even sharing your ad. And essentially, that's what you want. You want to create ads that go viral, even on the local level. We've done it a number of times. And when you can do it, it's like magic. It's like you can do no wrong, and the ad essentially takes off, and you're generating leads nonstop. Now, is that easy? No. Does it take a lot of testing and figuring out, how to crack your market essentially? Yes, but it's definitely worth it, right? When you can start generating leads nonstop and you're getting engagement and you're finding, and these customers are booking out, right? They're panning out, these patients, then it's really advantageous for your business to hone in and just really focus on those aspects. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've made this ad copy, right? Obviously, you can take it if you want to. My recommendation is to make your own. Why? Because a number of people may watch this video, right? We share it all over the internet. And the thing is that if Facebook detects, as I've said in other videos, that multiple people are essentially using the same exact ad copy, then Facebook has a way of penalizing the ad, and your ad won't get as much reach. You'll start noticing that, by the way. You're not getting as much impressions, you're not getting as much reach, the ad is not performing that well. That's because too many people are using it. Okay, so just keep that part in mind. That's also another reason why I don't put a creative in here, because I don't want a bunch of people to take the creative and use it because it's not going to perform how it should perform for you guys. So you want to take your time and do your research, right? That's where you come alive as a marketer, right? Do your research, figure out what people like. A lot of ways you can do that. I talk to about my students in my coaching program, by the way. So if you're interested, you can click the link below the video and you can book a time to speak with me. And then from there, we can go over some of those questions that you have. All right. But basically, this ad is very straightforward and simple. Hey, Houston, right? We're calling out the city that we're in. Are missing teeth holding you back from showing off your best smile? Have you considered dental implants with ABC Dental? Limited time offer, free consultation, $500 off treatment. Why choose dental implants? Look and feel like natural teeth. Dental implants restore and smile your bite, enjoy long-lasting, durable results, and improve your overall oral health. Don't just trust your smile to anyone, which is very important. At ABC Dental, our experienced team offers state-of-the-art dental implant procedures with personalized care, whether you're replacing one tooth or multiple. We provide top-notch treatment in a comfortable and welcoming environment. Want to see what your new smile could look like? Right now, we're offering free consultations. Click Learn More below to schedule. So everybody that is, or anybody I should say, that is interested in dental implants would want to know what their smile can look like, right? I'm sure many of you have seen commercials with, not dental implants, but with those veneers that people are demonstrating and showing, right? They're all over the internet. And guess what? Thousands, if not millions at this point, of people are so eager and waiting to get, their sample kit and their actual pop-ons and all that type of stuff to put in and smile and show, the world that they have a beautiful smile. And when you're thinking about making ads, especially for the dental space, just think about that. If you're not generating leads, there's some type of disconnect with your ad and your creative and your messaging. Because when you can have campaigns like that go so viral, clearly people have an interest in their smile and in their look. You're selling beauty, right? So essentially, we have the ability to share with people how we can improve their look, and just keep that part in mind when you're creating your creatives. All right. So our call to action: get your free consultation, because that's basically the offer we're promoting. The $500 is cool, but at the cost of dental implants, it's not really going to make a big dent. So free consultation is the main objective here. Learn more. And then what we want to do, we want to create an instant form. So let's go ahead and do that. If you're not too familiar with how to create one, you simply click on create form. We'll go ahead and give our form a title, and we'll just make this test form. And we're going to focus on more volume. Okay, so we want to generate more leads. These two features here, in my opinion, it's really hard for Facebook to know who is going to be that right customer, because there's so many different, I would say, aspects, right? We've tested this and Rich Creative, and yes, you'll generate leads, but in overall, I would say it's about the same quality. All right. Background image, you can turn this on if you'd like, and what Facebook will do is it will pull the image from your ad or video, and then it will leave it up here. But you can turn it off. It's not needed. What is needed and important is our greeting. Okay. Now, with greetings, here's something you want to know. With a greeting, you want to test two different options. The first option is adding a greeting. And what I mean by that is you need to make sure that your headline matches the headline of your ad, like your call to action, right? So for instance, we mentioned get your free consultation. So we just want to keep that consistent. I've noticed that sometimes people change the messaging, and you probably are going to experience a drop off in conversions. All right. The other aspect is just let people know what they're going to get. So it's very straightforward, but sometimes this part is not addressed the proper way. So we want to let them know, for instance, that right now we are offering to 4 disabled benefits. I'm not too privy and knowledgeable on the entire Houston area, so I don't know what you would call it, but like when I'm in New York, right? We're in New York, so in New York we would say Long Island, because Long Island is very big. But you could also say, let's say a town in Long Island like Babylon, right? Babylon, in comparison to Long Island, is a very small town. So in Houston, for instance, if there's a way to describe a very big area that you cover, you can say that. Or you could also say the New York metropolitan area. So we can cover Long Island, Queens, Brooklyn, some of like maybe parts of Manhattan, Staten Island, because people could travel from all those various areas to come to an office on Long Island if they wanted to. So if there's a way that you can convey that here, then you can do that for your ad. The reason you want to do that is because you want to let people know that you do recommend them coming to your office, right? We service, let's say, Long Island, and customers can come here. All right. So get your free consultation. Right now we're offering a free consultation for dental implants, and then we'll just put click learn more below to schedule. All right, and then we're going to go to next. All right, so we're going to add a question. All right, so for the dental implant space, let's add a multiple choice question. I always like to choose a multiple choice because it's very easy for the user to select an option. They don't have to overthink, and unless you're getting a huge number of leads, maybe you're getting too many leads, you can probably tweak it if you want to, but I don't think you would want that. All right, but I like to ask one question. In this case, that question is going to be, let's see here. So what would be a good question that we can ask these folks? We can ask them, do you have missing teeth? All right, something very simple, yes, no. I'm not putting in a question that we, have in our forms. Again, I'm not going to give you the exact, but you want to be creative. This is the part where you want to think and just find questions that are going to align with what you want to achieve. Okay? The next question you want to have in here, I always like to go with a short form phone number. Okay, so it's basically, what is your phone number? And this is because sometimes when people originally signed up for Facebook, this could have been in high school, this could have been in college, and they no longer have that phone number, right? Maybe their parent was paying for the phone bill and got them the number and everything. And because of that, now they have, they're older, and now they have a new phone, and they don't even know that that number is in there. So when they get to that part of the screen, which is down here, that screen is going to move so quickly, they're not going to realize that it's their old phone number. So this is the number that's going to populate from their profile that they have, that they registered on Facebook with. So that's something to keep in mind. You want to go ahead and put these details in. The reason I separated the first and last name is if you're using automation software, this makes it very easy to segment your contact data. And we're going to put the city in. Now, the city we want to have in there, so as our ad is moving, just monitor this. Sometimes as people share your ad, which let me show you how they do that. Hang on, let's see. Hang on, let's go back. So sometimes when people are sharing your ad, hang on. So sometimes, here it is. So sometimes when people are sharing your ad, if your ad is open, there's a pro to this, because sometimes even within your target audience, if you're doing detailed targeting, they may be restricted on sharing your ad because that person may not be within or near the detailed targeting options that you're looking for. So when you open your ad, that person has the ability to share it, but let's say someone lives in Houston and has a bunch of friends and family members in a different part of Texas or in a different state. When they share the ad, it's likely that those folks can see your ad. So that's where it gets a little tricky. And because you're covering a very large territory, I would test it out first and restrict it, because we really want to focus on local. Okay, but there are some instances where we do run a local campaign and open up the option for the ad to be shared. Just to keep that in mind. Okay. Next thing is we're going to input our privacy policy link, and this is going to come from your website. So you just grab your website URL, and then in here you just put privacy policy. Ending, you just thank them, and visit website. So as I mentioned in previous videos, this is where you're going to want to send them to, in my opinion, if you don't have one already, create a nice welcome video for your company, for your office. Or if you just want to start simple, maybe you want something quick. If you're the dentist, I would just do an interview style video and just share and talk to them and explain to them your process, and make it inviting and welcome. And then maybe you have it edited with a little bit of background music, right? And then from there, when they come here, you can have a video on a landing page that instead says view website, you can say, let's say, what could we say? We could say something like meet our team, right? Or meet the doctor. As an example, you can incorporate pictures of your staff on the landing page, some reviews, testimonials from other customers, because again, we're not done selling them on why they should do business with us, right? This is real estate that you don't want to leave up. You don't want to just give this up. So and I've even sometimes made this much longer if needed to test it, play around with this headline and give it a few different ways of presenting it to the people, and then sending them to my website. Call could be very aggressive. It does work sometimes, but it really works if you truly have something that is really irresistible. Okay, in many cases, this offer is not going to be that irresistible. So you want to have something where it's a little softer. Send them to your website, and even on your website, you can put another call button. Okay, you create a custom landing page for this. They're going to click on it. You can track it with analytics, how many people are clicking on it. Put another call button there. Put another form there. Hey, did you get your free consultation yet? Hey, did you get your $500 off coupon yet, or voucher, right? If you're not, fill out this form. Maybe they put wrong information. Maybe the information was wrong. You couldn't get a hold of them, right? So you don't want to miss. And that's where I think sometimes when you're using these forms, by using it the way I'm mentioning, this is how you can increase the quality and generate higher quality leads. And a lot of people will click this button, a lot. So that's why you do want to send them to that landing page, okay? And many of them will fill out the form next time, so they'll fill it out twice. All right, so I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below this video. And then for those of you that are looking for more, maybe you watched me go through this and you're saying, hey, you know what? I still don't get it. I've tested it. It's still not working for me. I need more of a one-on-one approach. You can book a one-on-one strategy call with me. The link for that is in the description below. And then for those of you that are beyond the strategy call, maybe you're looking for a coach. Maybe you're having issues booking these leads into appointments. Maybe your team doesn't have a sales system in place, right? Maybe you're someone looking to build an agency. You want to acquire clients for your agency and you're having some trouble. This is what I've done. I've helped a lot of students achieve these types of results with my program, my coaching program. And it's not for everybody, okay? It's a 5-week program where we help you set up, structure, and build out your agency and go over the sales challenges that you're facing so that you can get over these hurdles, all right? So if you're interested in that, there's a link for that in the description below as well. You can book a time to see if you qualify for my coaching program. I'll see you guys on the next video.